Welcome to Shomach Shav on the Daf. She responds to Lunishma Sam Biakashom Leabas Yitzchok. We're holding in Sanhedrin Daf Peites. The Gemara in the end of Amud Aleph gives us an idea, a concept about Nevuah, which is very fundamental to understand what Nevuah is all about. The Gemara says that Signoin Echod Oile Lekamo Nevim, meaning many Nevim will see the similar Nevuah, but Ein Shnei Nevim Misnabim Besignoin Echod. Every Navi will say the Nevuah in a different way. This Gemara is teaching us an idea, a concept, understanding of Nevuah, to take away some of the misconceptions of Nevuah. A Nevuah is not shot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is delivering his message and just as somebody saying that message HaKadosh Baruch Hu said. But a Nevuah is some kind of a vision that a Navi has. And then the Navi needs to interpret that vision and say it in his own words. It's his own understanding. One connects to the words that he sees as a Navi in his own personal way. As of Yaakov Kamenetsky mentions over here in the Sefer Emes Yaakov, and brought down the name of the Chazon Ish. The same way we know the Gemara says, Keshem shein pertzufeim shovim, kachen dorsem shovos, meaning people have different ways of thinking. Two people don't think in the same way. So, two Nevim are not misnapeh in the same way. Because the Nevuah is not just a delivery of words that are said from above, but it's the interpretation of the person of what he sees, and how he connects to the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And furthermore, as we mentioned many times in the Shurim, the Magid Miduvno, that says, in the name of the Vilna Gaon, that what is the difference between the first 4 Chumashim of Torah and the 5th Chumash? But what's the difference between Chumash Devarim and the first 4 Chumashim? The first 4 Chumashim are HaKadosh Baruch Hu medaber, Shechim medabers toch Groin Shel Moshe. You hear HaKadosh Baruch Hu talking. But Chumash Devarim is Moshe's Nevuah. Moshe's Nevuah means is Moshe talking. He's talking what he understood. We know Moshe Rabbeinu is in a higher madrega, the whole Nevim, that Moshe Rabbeinu saw Be'aspaklaya Mehiro. He saw the vision the most clearest way possible. But even by Moshe Rabbeinu, we have a concept of Nevuah, which means his words, the way he is interpreting and the way he's explaining the vision that he saw. And there's Oimik Lefnim Oimik in this thing, as a Tzaddik explains. Because Kol Gilui HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the world is only the way human beings perceive him. As all Mekubolim say, as an Agdama of their Sfarim, no one can have any understanding, comprehension of HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. That's not shaykh. We only understand what we perceive from what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is revealing to us. So Tzaddik says, because everything depends on human beings, so therefore our perception of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the way human beings appear in the world. We know that the Avos HaKadoshim, Hem HaMerkava, meaning how do we connect, how do we perceive some midas of HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Through the Avos. We see it through Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, David HaMelech. They are the Merkava. They are the Mahalchim, the Gilui HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the world. And he says even more. He says, Yecheskel HaNavi, when he sees a Dumus Odom al HaKiseh. Who did Yecheskel HaNavi see al HaKiseh? How did HaKadosh Baruch Hu appear to Yecheskel? Says Reb Tzadok an unbelievable chiddush. He says that the Dumus Odom al HaKiseh that Yecheskel HaNavi sees is Yecheskel HaNavi himself, meaning he sees the image of Yecheskel HaNavi. Why? Yecheskel HaNavi is Gadol Adar. He's the head of the generation. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu is revealing himself to the world through the Gadol Adar. The Merkava HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Mizgaleh through Bnei Adam, through the perception and understanding of Bnei Adam. Nevuah is the perception of a person himself. Is the way a human being who's oilet to the mile of Nevuah is able to connect to some revelation of Shamayim. And every generation will be different, and every person will be different. Because it's his own understanding. It's his own perception. It's the way a person perceives himself. That's through himself he's able to get to the aliyah of connecting to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And this is what the Gemara is telling us over here. That when you have Nevi'ei Sheker, the first thing Nevi'ei Sheker are doing, they're all saying the same signon, which means they're not perceiving it through themselves. They're saying the same idea. Everybody's repeating the same words. That means it's not themselves. It's something which is not them. Part of Nevuah means that a person through himself is connecting and revealing HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the world. Anyone who wants to join the Shomach Shav email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshav@gmail.com.